Welcome back everyone, Pedro here with another video. I'm gonna show you guys CAD JPY. So this is a potential trade setup I'm looking at and it's lining up. So I wanted to show you guys how I'm able to scope the markets and how you can be able to profit and also be able to do the same thing. So I'm gonna show you guys, by the end of this video, you're gonna be able to scope out perfect trade opportunities in the markets and be able to find out these supply and demand zones that are really crucial your success with trading. Okay, so with that being said, let's just dive in, guys. As you know, I always like to look at the bigger picture. Daily time frame is really important. So we know, and I don't know if you guys remember from the live streams from last week, I had mentioned that we were going to continue to break above for CAD JPY. We saw this beautiful W pattern here on the daily. We were anticipating a retest or some sort of a pullback because it just kept going up and up. However, after such a push and impulse to this area, we had a nice pullback and then we impulsed to the top of this range. We're at a major level of supply here. So this is really important, team. So pay close attention, guys. What I saw here, I noticed that price is coming to this major area of supply. We haven't broken above this area in the past. Okay, we're pretty much at the very top end here. We're already seeing rejection. This is the daily time frame. So if we narrow this down to the 4-hour time frame, we can start to see a potential shift in the market. We were creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And there's one of two things here. Either if we break and close below this low here, then I'm definitely looking for potential continuation to the downside. I'd like to see a closure below this area, a strong momentum impulse. So this candle to switch bearish, retest, and continue to go down further. Okay, because if we zoom into the 1 hour, this is going to look much more clear and you guys are going to understand what I'm talking about. So we could see these are the lower highs. Okay, look. 1, 2, 3, boom, impulse. What did we fail to do, team? So pay close attention. Look, we failed to create a higher high. So what was price doing? It was forming some sort of a wedge pattern formation. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. It's gonna look a little bit cleaner. There we go. We got a break, we retested, and what happened? This was a high over here. This was a high, right? And then we pulled back, we came up, and what happened, team? Did we create a higher high? No, we didn't create a higher high. In fact, we created a lower high. However, this could also just become a complex pullback, right? Because price came to this level of support now. Look, previous level of resistance over here. And what happened? We're still holding this level of support. So this is what I said. On the higher time frames, I'm not going to look for sells until it breaks below this area. So I'm going to put sell setups below this level structure, but not just break, team. I want to see price break and close below this area. If we don't close below this area, then I'm definitely going to see price maybe even give us another continuation to the upside, right? Because it might just be a complex pullback where it just pulls back. It doesn't create a new low. It just creates a low, but not a new lower low, right? If that makes sense. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you guys are understanding everything so far, because I want to be able to help you guys understand things and be able to learn and apply this with your trading. And trust me, guys, the more you start understanding how the markets look and how market structure works, it's just going to blow your mind, right? It's all just going to click one day, right? But it's important to really follow through with these videos because these videos are going to help you to be able to catch these amazing trade setups. I have something here potentially already lined up because let's go back. Let's rewind time. Let's go back. And where are we on the higher time frames? Let's go back. Look, we have such a huge side to the downside potentially. This is a major level of supply. We have well over 730 pips potential to downside, if not more, about 850 pips to the downside, right? So we have a huge potential for price to actually pull back from this area as long as it respects this area. But we need to go in the smaller time frame. Just knowing here on the daily, we're already getting a bearish candle, but that's not enough, right? We have to kind of narrow this down. When we go to the 1 hour, we can see that. So what I want to see is definitely a closure below this line. Otherwise, what could happen is, like I said, a continuation to the upside. We see a continuation and it was just a complex pullback, okay? Where it kind of rested for a little bit and continued to go in the upwards direction. Are you guys understanding everything so far, team? Just want to make sure, if you are, please leave me in the comments and let me know and say #replay. I am understanding everything. I want to know that you guys are learning what I'm explaining here, okay? Long story short, I need to wait for closure below this line. If I get a beautiful closure, this is what I'm going to anticipate for price. We got a closure. Next candle is probably going to come up, create a wick, and continue to go down further to the bottom end of this wedge, okay? Then we're going to probably a pullback and most likely a continuation to the downside. It'll probably, as long as it respects this area now as a new area of resistance, we may see a clean continuation to the downside for CAD JPY. And then it's gravy from there, pretty much, right? This is how you're able to catch these beautiful trade setups where you're like, holy crap, how did you know it was going to give us a more strong pullback, right? Now, let's see how much pips we could catch from here. So let's say we go here, we could catch pips on the way down. That's 77 pips. If it comes back up, we can get in on a better entry. That's over 200 pips on CAD JPY, just like that. So it is possible, team. But again, I'm being very disciplined. I'm sticking to my plan. I'm not selling right now because it's still respecting respecting this level support, right? I'm selling once it breaks and what, team? Closes below that area. Then I'm going to enter my trade opportunity or my trade setup here because I have a higher probable opportunity, a higher probable trade setup that may go in my direction. Okay. The markets, remember something, team. The markets could do anything at any given time. As traders, we are looking for having an edge on the market, right? Having a higher probable opportunity in the market. Okay. And this is how you're able to be successful in your trading when you really wait for those higher probable trade setups. I hope you guys understand that. If you guys understood this explanation, and this is how you really do it. And so now that, let's say we get a closure here, we go down to the 30-minute time frame. Let's say it broke below this area. Let me remove these supply levels and demand zones. Okay, let's say it breaks below this area. Not only did it break below the 200 moving average, okay, on the 30-minute, but now, okay, on this retest area, I can get in. Let's do the trade setup here on the retest, and then I set my stop loss. Let's just say a tad bit above. Let's say 30 pip stop loss here, 30 pip stop, and then we target. Okay, as a trader, what I'm going to target? The lows of this wedge. That's it. Here's the wedge. Let me just clear this off here. 1 sec, team. Okay, there we go. So here's the wedge, okay? Right over here on the left-hand side, okay? We were creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Price was coiled up, boom, broke below, retested, okay? Now we're coming back to this level support. We failed to break below, but it could still break below. We break down below with a strong momentum. We come to this area potentially, but it'll probably even come down a little bit lower. Retest, then we get in on a beautiful entry here. Target area would be probably around this area here. Move my take profit down here. That's about 73 pips, only risking 30 pip stop loss. We're talking about a 2.4 risk reward ratio, just like that. Pedro, how do you catch these opportunities? This is how we do it, team. I'm literally teaching you my exact way, one of my exact strategies that I use time and time and time and time, and it works, team. I'm telling you, it works. As if you have any questions, please reach out. Please let me know in the comments below. Ask any question you have, guys, or if you have any suggestions or any videos that maybe you're struggling with something, right? I'll make a video on it. I'm here to support you guys. I want you to know that this is a community you can count on. I appreciate you guys very much, guys. I'll catch you guys until the next video. Post weekly videos, guys. I'm excited to have you a part of the family. So welcome to La Familia. Don't forget to subscribe below. Turn on that bell notification, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.